What's up, guys? Jason here on the Minto Show. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for being a subscriber. All right, guys, so it is the 22nd of May. It's a Friday, guys. It's Memorial Day weekend. Weather looks really terrible here in Delaware for the next 4 days. We're inside here doing a little bit of work, and one of the big problems, if you guys saw some of the last videos, we have a problem with our Huskee 22-ton log splitter. The fuel tank was leaking. I've since removed the tank, and we got a product that is hopefully going to seal it up. All right, guys, so here is the tank on the workbench. So just want to see, I kind of cleaned up kind of the areas, I think, but there's definitely some dings at the top here. I think it was leaking somewhere on this side. I just don't know how these dings have gotten here. It's a pretty good one here. And there's some over here. I'm just kind of confused why they even got dings there, but wood must, hit it every once in a while. Anyway, here's what I got. This is from JB Weld. I'll leave a link below. This is a tank weld. It's a fuel-resistant epoxy putty. Should set in 5 minutes. Cure time is 1 hour. So this is what we're going to try today. Pretty much you just have to, instructions, cut, remove required amount of putty. You got to use some gloves. Thoroughly knead it with fingers to a uniform color. Press it firm to the surface to be repaired. So that is the plan. Let's go ahead and get this open and just see if we can get this tank back to operational status. I need to buy a new tank. It was already going to be like $65, and this was like $8. So I'm trying this route first. I'm a little afraid this machine's going to start nickel and diming me. I'm sure next will probably be the pump. Who knows? Could be the control valve next. I just don't know how long I'm going to keep it. If it starts just costing me a bunch of money, I might as well just send it on its way to somebody that loves to work on this kind of stuff and buy something new. So that's the goal. Just get it up and running and see if we can get some more uses out of it. So here we go. This is what it is. I've never once used this product, so looks like it comes in some kind of gray material. I guess you just go in here and cut off what you need. So I guess that's what we'll do. Trying to think what I want to use to cut it. Let me just grab a utility knife. See what we got here. These areas are kind of small. I'm really not really sure how much you really need. I see when you cut into it, there's like, I guess, a different shade. So they said knead it together, right? Thoroughly knead putty with fingers to uniform color. And you can see the blacks in there. Hopefully you guys can see that. So I'm just going to kind of just cover up all those little nicks. We got enough here to do it. All right, they said a uniform color. I don't even know if you can reseal this stuff once you open the package. I'm highly doubt it. So we're just going to use it all up. All right, what do we think? Uniform color? Looks good to me. So this was definitely the problem area right here, I'm thinking. So let's just put it on here. There's something in there. I don't know what that is. A piece of metal. All right, guys, I'm not an expert, but it's pretty much what I'm doing is just kind of molding it around there. All right, what do we think? Looking good? Everybody satisfied? Good. Let's do some more. Cut a piece, knead it up. Definitely told me to wear gloves. Yeah, these gloves I buy are made by Titan Flex. They're some of the best plastic, gloves that I've ever seen. I really do enjoy them. They don't really rip. You can actually reuse them. Really, really enjoy them. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna put this piece right over here. I might be using way too much material, but I'm pretty sure I can't. I don't think I can put this back in its package. I think it's probably just going to dry out. So we're just going to use it up. Okay, everybody happy there? If you guys are noticing this total vegetation control I got there, it's called RM43. I got that at Tractor Supply. I've been actually using AI a lot more. I know there's people who are on the fence about AI, whether it's good or not, but I tell you what, like I went on there and I just told her like, what is the best weed control for sale at Tractor Supply? And then she broke it all down and she recommended M43, definitely for like gravel driveways and stuff. So I'm going to give it a try because we always seem to have trouble with the gravel driveway. There's always something, there's always some kind of weeds coming up. It's just the nature of the beast. But yeah, I just kind of want to know what your guys' thoughts are on AI, whether you use it for any of your, I use it for a lot of things, like stuff I want to know. And she really breaks it down into, whatever you want. And ask her additional questions, and sometimes she'll ask you questions that you didn't think of, just to get a good researched answer to your questions. So kind of digging it. I've been using Perplexity. I actually ended up buying the Pro. I wanted to try it for a year just to see how much we'd use it. And all right, there we go, that one. I'm just going to use up the rest here. There's just a little bit left. And I'm just going to run it on this edge here. There's a couple small nicks. Yeah, the first one, guys, we put on, in all that time of us messing around with these other ones, it's already starting to harden on here. So that's cool. Setting up. All right, guys, so there we go. We kind of, use the JB Weld and kind of patched up those areas the best we could. Hope we did a good job. It's definitely hardened, so I think we'll be okay to go ahead and throw it on the machine, and we'll eventually put some fuel in here and see if she leaks. Leaks. All right, guys, so we got the tank back on. The JB Weld has been sitting for a while. It's totally cured. Went ahead and added some fuel. Let it sit there for a good half an hour. And it appears that we have no leaks. It was leaking, when I noticed it was definitely right in this area here. So, I mean, it looks good. They're on there nice and cured, nice and hard. And we got them on all the spots that were a little suspect. So, a little bit overkill. But I just wanted to use up that package because I don't think you can actually keep that stuff. So that's it. So I'm gonna say this job's done. But if you guys ever have a leak in any kind of tank, check out JB Weld. They have a bunch of different solutions to help seal up any kind of issues. So I'm hoping that'll last and we won't have to worry about any more leaking fuel. So thanks for tuning in. Thanks for your subscriber. See you next one. Bye, guys.